Hello, here is Abimbola from Ansmart Consulting in Get It Right. Get It Right. Today we are going to discuss courtship after divorce. Courtship after divorce, not separation. Divorce can only come if you were legally married to the man. A lot of us do not know that, especially Africans. Yes, in the African content, we have the traditional marriage, we have the court marriage, and we also have the wedding. What you do in church is actually the joint blessing, marriage blessing, joining together, marriage blessing. The traditional marriage has already joined you together, and the court marriage. In some cultures, the traditional marriage is so strong that there has to be some steps that you have to take before you can get divorced. And one of it, which I find so absurd, so funny, is that the bride's family have to return the bride price. We don't do that where I come from. Now, if you do a court marriage, that is one thing that can send you to jail. And you go and get married to another person, going to court, then it is called bigamy. And you can go to jail for that, 7 years or more. So, that is why I want us to understand what we mean by divorce. Now, if by chance all you did was just traditional marriage, okay, and where you come from is not such a big thing. I mean, people are known to have, where you come from, they've done 1 or 2 traditional marriages. They can have many wives by so doing, and I suppose the woman can also walk out without any problems, without any legal tussles. Now, for those that went to court, number one, let's say church now. For those that went to church, your church cannot marry you without you giving them the certificate of marriage that you did in court. Good. There are some things you need to do. You need to go back to court and put in notices and get your divorce. And you cannot get married before that divorce is over. Yeah, you can't. But maybe you can live with a man or with a woman, but you cannot do anything legal. Now, the marriage is off. You're separated, you're divorced. What next? How old are you? Is there any possibility of you guys coming back? If the answer is no. If you're in your 30s, maybe you've had all the children you want, maybe you've had your 5 children by the time you're 30, and you don't want any more children, but I want you to know something. Marriage is not only for children. If you're in your 40s, you've had all your children are teenagers, and you're afraid if you go into any marriage, stuff can happen to them. We've known of stepfathers raping the stepdaughters. We know about some stepfathers or mothers not wanting their stepchildren to live with them and all that. The adage goes, love me, love my dog. If a man or a woman truly loves you, he or she has to love your children. So that is out of it. But if everything is okay, you have ticked it, you're fine, you think your children can cope, you can cope, you can go in for a courtship. But this time you open your eyes wide, because what happened last time must not repeat itself. That is a fear a lot of women have, and that's fear they carry it until they are in their late 60s, 70s, and now they begin to wonder where all the years left. You have only this one life to live. You have only one life to live. So you really have to decide quite early enough if you want to get married or not. And I'm talking to Christians here. You go on your knees, ask God. If God says yes, show me the man. Bam, bam, do what you need to do quickly. Because there are so many things that are attached to it, especially when you're married, when you have a second marriage at an older age. I think I need to stop here because of time. We'll go to part 2. Okay? So here is Abimbola again from Ansmart Consulting, Get It Right branch. See you later. Bye.